Hello everybody. So today I decided to go on a walk. It had been raining a little bit, and now that I'm at the park, it's pouring down rain. It's warm outside, but yeah, it's pouring down rain. So hopefully it stops here pretty soon, because this is some pretty intense rain. I am down here looking for hagstones, and I'll show you this place. This is an abandoned house across the river, but you can see where the old footpath or something was to cross the river. All these big stones scattered around. But right now the colors are just so pretty, and all the leaves are off the trees, so you can really see the structure of the trees and the ivy. And then over here, those are all, I think those three over there, the bright red ones, are dogwoods. They are the first to flower and the last to turn their colors. So they're really beautiful. This is one of my favorite spots to be. Whether it's raining or not, this place is beautiful. This is one of the spots where I usually go to find hagstones. Might be a little dangerous to try to get down there though right now. Let's go see if we can find a spot that doesn't have a lot of water on it. So the good thing about this is it's simultaneously cleaning my really dirty boots that needed to be washed. So down here is another spot that's usually easy to pick at, but so you can see that bank. With the rain, it will be slippery, not safest idea. Down here there's actually a little cove. This is one of my favorite trees. I love this tree. I love the moss on it. And I guess you can say the old wives' tale of you can tell the direction of the area you're at by the moss is kind of a lie, because this moss is facing south. Let's get off this little berm. This little ridge. I love this tree as well. We've got to be careful and hold this umbrella steady so it doesn't drip rain all over me. So as you can see over there's a tunnel, and then over here is where they've the town of Gate City has kind of issued a walking path area. I was gonna my main purpose of coming down here was to do a spell, an offering spell, just to show my thanks and give my thanks, because I've been having really good luck lately, but also to find a hagstone. Those people back there, oh, look at the squirrel. But those people in that house back there, the woman, I met her when I was pregnant with my son, and she was making her own coffin. She was making hers and her husband's coffins. I was like, no, her husband made the coffins and she made the linen and stuff on the inside. That was kind of, okay. Look at those bright, they almost look pink. So this is another spot that I usually go. See, this is perfect for looking for hagstones. So I'm going to jump down here and see what I can find, and then when I'm finished, I will show you guys. I absolutely am the worst judge of weather. Okay, so do you hear this? That is rain. I was down in the creek and it started to pour. I mean, this is the hardest it's rained all year. And I'm out here like this with just an umbrella. So I've got to get home. Now let me show you. So you can see just everything puddling up. But these are the rocks that I got, not this one. I want to do some runes on some rocks, so I like to find these flat ones. I found a few that are shaped like diamonds. So I've got these three that are shaped like diamonds. Some that have been cut in weird ways by the water. Look at that one. This really super flat one. This is a flat one. I don't know. And then this super rounded one. It's almost like an egg. So, and then this one's got like a, almost like an eye on it. But yeah, I got a bunch of flat stones and some that can be used as like little candle holders or something, or a scene on some art. This is a piece of charcoal, I think, raw charcoal or coal. Sorry, not charcoal, coal. But yeah, I found all these stones are what I found, and this is the stone I'm going to leave as the offering. So, and I'm also going to pull a tarot card. So let me set you up better. There we go. Okay, so I got an orange candle for energy and inspiration. Oh, first we're going to dress the candle. Seems like the rain is letting up a little bit. As soon as it lets up some more, I'm going to run back to the house. Oh no. Got my water in my mascara. So this is the same frankincense and myrrh, no, orange frankincense and solar gold mica that I've been using. So I'm going to anoint the candle, say my prayers. You could carve on this, but I just didn't bring a weapon to carve. And then I'm going to dress it with some frankincense powder. Okay, so now it's dressed. So it's these new brass candle holders that I got are a little tight for my chime candles. That's okay. We'll make it work. We always make it work. Did I bring a lighter? I hope I did. That would be silly if I didn't. Watch me didn't bring a lighter, guys. Wow. So yeah, I don't have a lighter, so that's just ironic. So we're going to put the spell away, and we will burn it at the house. I'm going to, I put these on the table so they can dry a little bit, because I do have my tarot cards and my book in the backpack, which I don't want to ruin. Oh good, the rain's stopping. So, I got this little burlap bag that I put all my stones in. Well, not all of them, most of them. I can't believe I forgot a lighter, you guys. So we're gonna pull a tarot card instead. Ooh. What is the message that my followers and myself need to hear in this moment? I ask Spirit to give us words of wisdom and guide us through this day. Is there anything specific that we should be focusing on as a collective? Is there a message for me and my followers that we need to hear? Okay, first card. Oh. Okay. First card, not a really good one, but the Ten of Swords. So we're going to go over here. I like this book because it helps me learn the tarot as I read it. A scene in which the seed of the mind comes to fruition, for good or for evil. In a negative sense, the swords are always the weapons of the intellect, are always representative of the destructive mind, of alienation from nature. This injurious aspect of the swords accumulates here in this card. The positive side, as the peak of cognition, the card does not portray a wise man, guru, or philosophical ruler on his throne. On the contrary, the image heralds the end of all idols and idolatry. So, that's good news. So it looks the tarot cards, they can look scary, but they're not. Spiritual experience. It is as it is, says love. As the card for the day, the road goes beyond the horizon. Call a halt to the old ways. New possibilities, new paths are waiting. So maybe a lot of us are spending too much time. I know I am spending too much time in the house and not enough time out in nature. This is actually the first time I've been on a walk in quite a while, which is it's rare for me to stay at home. So as a prognosis tendency, if you meet the Buddha on your way, kill him. The mental victory over idols and examples, nothing from the past can fully prepare you for what is to come. For love and relationships, something new is afoot. In love and relationships too, be careful about drawing conclusions too quickly. For success and happiness, you will achieve most with peace of mind and presence of mind. Take a couple deep breaths. So what this card is saying is that we need to get out of our past thinking patterns and move into a new direction with our thoughts, and go out into nature more, get more in touch with who you are as a person as opposed to who other people are telling you that you are. The next one is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man believes in what he depends on, and he depends on what he believes, which is a tragedy when it turns out that the belief is superstition. So the essential thing is to examine one's own beliefs. To do this, it is necessary to stand on one's head. Alternatively, of course, the image can also be a pointer to the inappropriate passivity to a person who simply hangs around. So if you are not actively present in your life and in your mind, and you're just watching things pass by you, be more in touch with who you are. As a spiritual experience, turn back and change yourselves, a slogan of Francis of Assisi, whose emblem is the T-cross. As a card of the day, take a good look at the points that your suppositions depend on. As a prognosis, on one way or the other, this is the end of the road. Passion that either bears witness to a great story or suffering, or an uplifting adore. For love, the head is the lowest point here. The body is above it. This can be an indication of another kind of wisdom which can only be attained when one surrenders themselves. For success and happiness, a change of consciousness brings you a completely new perspective on the world. So it's basically reiterating what card one was, where we have to get out of our old ways and start thinking about new possibilities and a new life for yourself. I just out of the blue started going to college because I want a new life for myself, and that's not to say I want to completely change everything, but I want to be a better me in my life for other, and it brings about good. Okay, the next card is the Seven of Cups. So this one's pretty indicative of, not being able to choose between fantasies, basically. So let's get there. Everything has two meanings, like the castle that stands for power and greatness, but also isolation and loneliness. Here you are invited to take a look behind the scenes, to order your wishes and anxieties with a cool head. For unfulfilled wishes can lead you astray just as well as the ones that are fulfilled, but turn out to be illusory or just superstition. The solution: evaluate your experience, grow into spiritual maturity, draw your limits, achieve your aims, find out what does you good. Learn to differentiate, don't get lost in your own smoke screen. Separate the wheat from the chaff, get to know your wishes and your fears better. He who shall live shall see. The proof is in the pudding. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. Investigate your experiences thoroughly and pursue those desires that radiate the greatest energy. Your wishes would serve you and your happiness, and not the other way around. The aim of wish fulfillment is to be happy without any more wishes. So you guys, this is basically telling us to stop living in our fantasy worlds and get out into nature and get out into the world and experience who you are as a person. I gotta pause this because the train is coming. Listen to that. There's a train. That is so loud. You can hear it all the way up in my house. Because it echoes through the valley. Alright, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this adventure of mine today. I know it was cut short because of the rain. But that's okay. There's more adventures. I implore you guys to get out into nature. Even if you can only get to your backyard. Go outside and breathe the fresh air and put your feet on the ground and feel the soil. Do something to and focus on things that make your soul happy, that make you the happiest. Find you a hobby that you know that you feel that you're the creativity flowing through you. You know, try a bunch of different stuff. If one thing doesn't work for you, go to a different thing. You know how many hobbies that I have tried and failed at, but kept going because eventually I found the one that I like. So I encourage you guys to do the same, and I love you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.